Drew wants to keep running. The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to.
Normally, we have ways to hit that Phoenix egg. So Bombi, as you mentioned, he's a specialist in that. He only has to worry about Medusa. Even Dragonite and Dragon Form might not be enough, and 496 go with an axe. That's the combo with a Phoenix. It's beautiful. Like you get Blink Call, Sunray on top, Egg on top. This is all lining up for 496 in a really
harass him out with the Battle Hunger anyway. So you're probably better off just getting the spin and pushing out the lane. And well, right now he might just die. That BB being slowed up quite a lot, and this should be first blood. Ghost looking for that last hit though. That BB, a cheeky juke, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He will try, but eventually Ghost will be able to connect the Mystic Snake and does get the kill on this axe.
Yeah, that's going to be a massive issue. Like, you don't necessarily want to share a jungle farm here with Leshrac and with PL, and every single lane's just kind of going rough here for the side of 496.
Yep. At least QWE does drop at the bot lane, and Zhao Yu now is going to be chased down in the Centaur. Do they have the damage though? Drew would love a Phantom's Rush, but he'll go for the Doppel instead, and the Lance will be enough. A double kill out for Drew. Stampede was popped to allow him to get out, but we're now hung with the Diabolic Edict, can start chipping away at that mid-tier 1 tower. Of course, that's something you really don't want as Team Mystery, because you don't want your jungle to get invaded. You want your Medusa to be able to farm, and now Mercury, he's been caught out. He might just be dead here. They do find him. Zhao Yu gonna try and turn, but no, he has to run. Hung is doing way too much damage. The Aphonic Shield might save the day, but no, Zhao Yu, he will burn out. In fact, they might even find more Hung. He's not done yet. Yassi will find another. Wayne is trying to survive, but there is no way in hell.
Are feasible. That's going to be a little bit more down the line, and 496 are just keeping their position down mid. Fortify's down, Edict's up. Tower's not going to stand long.
It definitely isn't Mystery. They're going to be forced again as 4 to defend this mid-tier 1. They'll try onto the Phoenix, go onto Bombi, but Bombi's got the egg out. That BB now going to rush in. This is very dangerous for the side of Team Mystery as they try to go for the egg, but the Impale out from Yassi is going to stop them in their tracks, and now they'll turn again. 496 right onto Ghost and that Medusa. The Sunray is there, and eventually they will burn it to death. They found Zhao Yu, they found QWE, onto another. Mercury's going to try and run, but it doesn't look great for him as Yassi is right behind with the Vendetta and the Impale. Bombi even going to have a bit of a dig for a salve instead of going on to Mercury.
All the supports of Mystery of 496 and Mercury, well, he gets run down by Drew bit. And once you run out of mana, that's one little blessing on these lower mana heroes. Once you run out of mana, Drew doesn't do as much damage right now. So you're kind of safe. You're just going to be annoyed. Probably going to have to reset the pace. I love what I'm seeing here as well.
I'm not sure if you were referring to that kill, John, but I'm sure any Team Mystery fans aren't very happy to see that. Or this either. They're onto Mercury again. Mercury, he has no mana to play with. Eventually, that BB might get the dunk off. Miscoil is there, a Aphonic Shield, but now the egg is going to be out from Bombi. They're going to try and focus it down. The call is there. It's not going to be quite enough, though. They'll get the egg, but a big dunk out from that BB. Going to be enough to kill off Wayne. You've got to kind of just sit back and see if you can counter-initiate, I think. 496 should slowly start moving in, and they do. Onto Wayne, but there's your hoof stomped out from Zhao Yu, but now that BB gets a very nice call-off on the Centaur. Can they burst in time? Not quite. He will step... Oh, Yassi. What a great spike carapace out from Yassi. He abuses the Stampede damage. 496 though, they'll have the high ground advantage, and it looks like Hung is about to run into a DD rune, but they are still going to try and rush in. Zhao Yu not going to land the ink swap. And now with this DD, I think Hung wants to turn around. And he will. Yule Scepter up onto Mercury with the Split Earth, and they have so much control. There's your call in as well, that BB. He's got 2 of them. This is looking already very dangerous for Mysteries. They're still going to try and fight this one out, but there's your egg now from Bombi. Can they burst it down? It looks like they can. Mystery, they're off to a good start, but Hung comes back in after Ghost trying to burn through the mana pool. The call out as well, but he does heal up quite effectively. Hung now dropping quite low, still has the Aegis. Meanwhile, Drew just cleaning up the back lines, goes into QWE. There's your dunk out from that BB into the Centaur. They'll find another. Can they find the Medusa? It looks like they can. Yassi, he's going to be around. Ghost has no mana left. And that's going to be a full team wipe out from 496 and a triple kill out for that BB and a GG call. They've had enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, they couldn't hit the spikes. I think that's a big one. They saw that they had Medusa Ags, they immediately went for a smoke play. Honestly, again, I don't have predictions in the Philippines. It's blocked in the Philippines and Singapore, which is funny because Singapore is where I was living before as well. Literally everywhere else in sea. Anyone else
have queued up a bottle. Hung already has his, and well, Mercury just about to have enough gold for his own. It's like Hung is going to be able to at least get one water rune for himself though early on, and Mercury might just have to wait a little bit for his own bottle. But top lane, Drew does manage to get the first blood.
Pretty much free lane for the lifestealer. So Drew, he may be finding these kills, but he's not quite finding last hits, but he is still in the lead, which is great news. Has his jab up, and
Power shot did not land on Wayne there. Hung just barely missing out. Yassi gonna have to run as Xiao Yu now runs in, but doesn't have that level 6 yet. Nice shackles, but another missed power shot. Wayne, he will finally go down to the focus fire. It'll cost them Yassi, however. As now Drew will try and chase down Xiao Yu. I'm gonna start moving up. 2 sentry wards on the high ground apparently there. Fair enough. Inkswell is in. Mercury, nice avalanche toss will burst down Yassi. Stampede even popped from 496, and now they'll try and turn onto Ghost. Shackle won't land. Still, they get the Soulbind into the double silence, and they are right on top of Drew with a nice toss out, and now the double jewel is there. Kill 1, Hung. He will be the second. 496 really just dropping like flies right now as Mystery will go for another right onto Bombi, but Bombi, you're right, as that BB now will turn back around on the Centaur, and they might try to turn. How far can you really push this? Xiao Yu, he will turn back around. Here comes Yassi though, but Mercury, nice avalanche toss into the arrow. That'll be a Centaur gone. They might kill Xiao Yu, or maybe not, he's still alive. But the cookie and the right click will be enough from Yassi. Still, it seems like 496 are losing a lot more than they're gaining.
They're on the back foot. They're going to try to go for the high ground. They've got the Blink Infest combo. And no one's going to live through that burst damage.
Yeah, Bombi's gone. Avalanche toss out. Another nice kill there from Mercury. And now they'll chase for more. Xiao Yu doesn't have a blink yet. Hookshot is going to be back the way of the tiny. Hung is going to try and deal with Mercury before the team fight starts. And it looks like they will be able to secure him as they even found Wayne now. 496, they'll go for a bit more. They don't have that rupture though. Hung, they get the cookie. Shackle attempt, not going to really land from Mercury. BKB should kind of solve that issue. Oh, Yassi's going to try and bait for the team. Xiao Yu going to jump in for the duel attempt at BB. He's going to be there with the hoof stomp. They will still kill off Yassi. Now the kisses fly in, and Hung is going to rush in with the focus fire onto Ghost. Just continues chasing him down. Ghost, he is trying to run away, but the damage output will just slowly trickle away at him, and he will die. Into more, they even found the LC. Wayne, he's going to try and survive, but of course Drew is going to chase him down along with Yassi, and that should be a Grimstroke gone. On top of that, they even found the Mirana. Now mid lane, Yassi gets the hook shot off into the shackle shot of Hung. And the leap works against QW. Had he not leaped away. So a bit unfortunate there for QWE. Now DapBB finding a very important stun off. How does he even get that? Focus fire out onto the LC. Ghost, he is trying to fight up against the Wind Ranger and will get hung. It's a massive start for Mystery, but Ghost is completely surrounded now. They are trying to help, but they just can't do it. Mercury, he needs to run. Drew, meanwhile, gonna chase down Wayne. Will find another. And now, Bombi, he has got the Tiny in his hands. It's going to be a full team wipe now because you can't really duel him straight off the bat. You need to break the Lincoln somehow. WE, he is going to break the smoke, but they are in with a shackle shot right onto Ghost. But to press the attack, but no, a big hoof stop in from our Centaur. And they are going to melt Wayne and Xiao Yu into another. There goes Ghost. That BB, he's been landing some very nice stuns in the enemy side, and team will be much happier with you, I'm sure. Nice hook shot in as well. Yassi right into the Grimstroke. Does go for the Cogs pushback though. Still, there is the spit out. That BB going to be right in. Mercury going to try and run, but they got the rupture out from Drew. He cannot run away from this. He will try to fight. It's going to be no good as Yassi. He will just keep flying in. And Hung apparently just killed Xiao Yu. Now he's going to try and run from Ghost. Nice blink away. Ghost going to be careful. There's a focus fire out. Hung. He's going to kite him around Ghost. He's going to try and run, but the shackle is out. It looks like they might even lose their pos 1. Ghost wasn't even there. That's it. They called. They've had enough. 496. They were just too good of a team today, and well, unfortunately for Team Mystery, they will have to leave today 0-2 on the scoreboard.